Hello, welcome. This short video is going to introduce two particular resources which Munster Technological University developed for this SME Cluster Growth project. The two particular deliverables that this video will introduce is deliverable 5.4, the draft guidelines for the Student SME Consultancy program, and deliverable 5.6, the draft guidelines for the Change of Perspective program. Firstly, the Student SME Consultancy Programme. So this particular programme aimed to get at least 24 Masters and PhD students conducting in-house research with SMEs and at least 24 bachelor degree students taking up business challenge projects with partnering SMEs. And this is throughout all of the project partners. The guidelines were developed for higher education institutions, particularly the facilitators or the lecturers and the students and also the SMEs all involved in the student consultancy programme. As the scheme was to be delivered across Europe in a diverse set of environments, particularly in the HEIs and the SMEs, these particular guidelines were developed to be broadly applicable depending on the needs and context that they were being used in. A background to the toolkit, the information and the understanding of what the SMEs and the HEIs required was informed by research conducted for this particular project with SMEs at the start. So here on your left is an image of the contents of the guidelines. The toolkit contains three particular chapters. The first chapter introduces an overview of the scheme. The second chapter provides resources for the HEI or the facilitator and the lecturer in particular and the students. And the third chapter provides resources for the SME involved in the scheme. There's also a separate section of resources and teaching materials for the facilitator that's supporting the students in the projects. The final version of this toolkit will be available on the project website, which you can see here very, very shortly. The second set of guidelines was the Change of Perspective program guidelines. This particular program aims to more strategically partner or change perspectives of SMEs and academics. So the aim was throughout all of the project partners to have at least 6 academics and at least 6 business professionals exchange workplaces for a day. The benefits for the SMEs were multiple, and it was really important in these particular guidelines to outline clearly for the SMEs what were the benefits from getting involved in this particular program. As you know, SMEs are very busy and their time is very valuable. And the same can be said for academics. They're very busy and have a lot of demands on their time, and we wanted to clearly outline on the guidelines why this was beneficial for them to get involved in. And this toolkit also has three chapters. The first chapter introduced an overview of the program and how it could be delivered, how you could recruit participants, and also gave templates for promotion. The second chapter had resources for the HEI and in particular for the academic that was involved in the exchange. And the third chapter provided resources for the SMEs who were also involved in the exchange. And this particular set of guidelines in its final version will also be available on the project website very soon. It is really hoped that these particular guidelines will be used by other HEIs to implement these particular programs, which have very successfully been implemented throughout this project. Thank you very much.